So our next drawing skills video is looking at the topic of proportion. Now, back when I was at school, all of our drawing was done using technical drawing equipment, things like this, and our drawings had to be produced to within a millimetre of the true size of the object or the scale we were working to. Now we focus a lot more on sketching because it's quicker to get ideas on the page. And when we're sketching, we can't achieve the same precise dimensions. Instead, we're looking for something that looks realistic, a shape or a form that is close and we can picture what it would look like in real life. And when we describe this, we say it's a well-proportioned sketch. We're going to look at what that means and how to achieve it during our work. So, we're going to be drawing the pencil sharpener that you've all seen before. And we're going to start with our two horizontal lines to set. We're drawing orthographics, and it's going to set the height of the object, this length here. I'll put that one line in at the start. So now I've got very lightly on the page. I'm going to move it slightly darker for the sake of the camera. Remember, these are my construction lines, so these, while I've gone slightly darker than normal, the overshoots are allowable at this stage. And what I'm looking at is I'm saying, well, this length here compared to this height here is just over double, about 2.5 times. So I'm looking at this height and I'm thinking, well, that's going to be 1, 2, and a wee bit extra, somewhere around here, will give me a realistic crepe for my object. The slope here takes up about half of the material, so we're going to go halfway down, and we're going to sketch in a construction line there. And once we're happy that the proportions and the shapes are following reasonably well, we can darken in the outline of this shape. Now, when we're talking about outlining like this, if you're working with art, you'll often be told not to outline. That's because in art you're looking more at the shape, the form in a different way, where we're actually studying the product, we're looking at the product. So we want to show the outline very clearly. It doesn't make it look attractive the same way, and that's why it's not used as much in art. It looks more kind of factual, more technical than what you'd normally be doing in an art class. So we've got our rough outline there, and we can also see just a little bit here of that screw on the top. So the height and the length are in proportion. I'm now going to project up a couple of more construction lines to make sure my second view is also in proportion. So I've got an elevation here, and up here I'm going to work with a plan. I'm going to put in the bottom of my plan first. And what we're looking at now is straight down on top. So our sharpener's turned to this angle now. And again, if you look at it, it's easier to see the relationship from the end. Height to width, just under 1.5 times. So this height I've got here, I'm going to put in approximately the same height, and then about half of it again. And I've got the outline of the sharpener. About a third of the way is where we've got the notch, coming in about a quarter to a third of the way as well. And now we can start building up these details. We talked in the previous video about the notches that show us the location. And we're going to try and make sure the notches line up. The blades on these are designed to be symmetrical in notching. And you'll notice the change in light in there. The sun has just gone behind a cloud as I'm drawing this, so we've suddenly got a lot less light on the page. There's going to be a blade, and obviously draw that in as well, construction lines, to make sure that's in exactly the right place. So, sketches in proportion. What's our success criteria for this? We are looking to see that the relationships between heights, widths, depths are all roughly the same. If this in real life is double that, we expect to see lines on the page about the same. It's not precise to the millimetre, it's the rough shape and scale and the proportion we're looking at.